To me. Hey, I'm with Kelly Kinnebrew, who is CCL's coaching expert, renowned, I would say. Yes. So today, I want to ask you about what is the one critical thing we need to know, or managers need to know when they're coaching their employees. I mean, you seem like you have some pretty interesting thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, one of the things I'm excited about is linking the notion of values to productivity of your teams. And what that means is paying attention to what motivates somebody. Whether it's certainly financial rewards is motivating for a lot of people, but a lot of people have different things they're motivated by, like a nice aesthetic environment in their workplace, certainly flexibility and work arrangements. But some of this has to do with where you're from, what culture you're raised in, and so paying attention to what those things are and responding to that will motivate your employees better than assuming you know what motivates them.
So how do you, I mean, it's interesting, when people think of values, they don't think, oh, productivity, right? That's
right.
Not the first thing that comes to mind. So it's kind of surprising. What are some ways you get to somebody's values? How do you get to somebody's values?
Well, first of all, you can just ask them. Say, what motivates you? And they'll look at you and they'll go, I don't know, more pay is pretty nice. Can you do that? And you'll say, okay, I'm not sure I can swing that. But what else motivates you? What do you like about your job? Not just the skills that you like, but what do you enjoy? And it's also easy. There are a million value sorts online. This is not a hard thing. You can go in there and type in values inventory and see a bunch of checklists that'll come up. Print it out, look at your own, and say, what are my top 5, top 10, and a list of like 30. Hand it to your people who work for you and say, check off your top 10, and then see if you're aligning reward structures to what they said is most important to them.
And you think this drives motivation with the employees? Is this like the thing, or what?
I think it's one of the main things. And then, it drives motivation, but it also does that because you're speaking the language of that person. You're not assuming that what motivates you is what's going to motivate the people that work for you. And if you're the cross-cultural leaders I work with that work globally have to become really good experts at this, because not only are they dealing with people within their own country, their own organizational culture, but now you're layering on 2, 3, 4 different cultures, and managing these people as a global manager would becomes pretty complicated. So it doesn't have to be that complicated for somebody who's working in country, but you do need to look at some of the complexities of this. So yes, it absolutely motivates.
So values is the number one motivator when you're coaching.
Pay attention to values.
All right, so says the expert Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Phil.